It's a Saturday and I have no plans. It is like -2 degrees outside, so we're doing a readathon. I'm not going to do 24 hours because it's already like 11 o'clock on Saturday morning and I just know I'm not going to be able to do the 24 hours before Sunday night. So I'm going to do a 12-hour readathon. I started reading a photo finish yesterday and I am currently on chapter 11. My audiobook says I have 2.5 hours left. I am that far into it. I've got 2.5 hours left according to my audiobook, so I'm going to finish this book first and then I don't know what I'm kind of in the mood for. I've been doing a lot of audiobooks at the moment because I've got like loads of different things that I want to be doing. I've got some diamond art that I want to do. I want to play Animal Crossing, so I've been listening to audiobooks quite a lot. To start, I'm going to pick probably 2 more books that I think I want to read in this 12 hours. Hopefully I can get to all of them, so that would take me up to 9.5 hours. So maybe like another short one and then a semi-big one. I don't really know. Let me have a look at my audiobook and see what I've got. So I do have Addicted to You, which has been on my physical TBR. I've got the first book in that series. I've had that for like probably 1.5 years, almost 2 years. So I really should start that series. Then I've got Hideaway, which is the second book in the Devil's Night series. I've got Variation by Rebecca Yarros. I haven't read any of her like contemporary romances before. I've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, love those. I'm almost scared to read one of her like romancy books because I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much, but I do have the audiobook for that. That's like free on Audible at the moment. And then have Daughter of No Worlds, and that is a series that I've wanted to start again. I've had it on my physical TBR for ages and I've wanted to start it, but then I've also got Songbird and a Heart of Stone, so I might do that one because then that sort of like finishes the Crowns of Nyaxia series. Then I can go into Daughters of No World. So if I started Songbird and the Heart of Stone, that's saying 5 hours and 41 minutes. So then I might be able to get another quick, like, maybe Elsie Silver one in. We'll do Songbird and the Heart of Stone, I think, because I do love Carissa Broadbent. I haven't seen great things about this and I really want to, like, form my own opinion about it. So I'll do this one. I've got it on audiobook, so I can, like, do some other bits as well. And then maybe I will do Addicted to You. I do have Variation and Addicted to You as well. I don't know which one I'm kind of in the mood for. I think I'll put these on the TBR for today anyway, and then when I finish Songbird and the Heart of Stone, I'll decide what I want to go into. So those are the 3 sort of hopefuls that I'll get to, and I'm also going to finish a photo finish as well. So hopefully I get 3 of these done. It might just be a case of getting this one finished and this one, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get a good start on one of these as well. But that is the TBR for this 12-hour readathon. I also need to journal because I finished Collide yesterday, so I need to add that to my book journal. So I'm going to do that whilst I listen to the audiobook first of all, and then maybe I'll actually like read it for a little bit or maybe do some immersive reading. But for now I'm going to book journal and carry on with my audiobook. I almost forgot to start the timer. For the timer, I'm going to do just 12 hours sort of whenever I can over the next 2 days. So it's 11:04 on Saturday morning. Hopefully I can finish this by like lunchtime tomorrow, but hopefully today I can get like a good chunk of that 12 hours done. I've got nothing planned other than like making tea and stuff later, but I should be able to listen to the audiobook. I'm going to start this now and then start the audiobook and see how far we get. Book number 1 finished. I think this is like a 4.5. Elsie Silver is like, she never misses. Absolutely love every single book that she does. Not really a 5, just because like I don't think I'm gonna be like obsessed with it, but I did really enjoy it. So 4.5, very fun read. Different to like her other books, which I actually kind of enjoyed. Like it wasn't totally predictable. Definitely got the same sort of vibes as like Hopeless with this one, but I loved Hopeless and I loved this one. So 4.5, I'd probably round it up to 5 just because it's Elsie Silver and I love her writing and I love her books. Book number 1 finished. We are just over 2 hours into the challenge, so we have just under 10 hours left. I am going to go straight into the Songbird and the Heart of Stone. So I'm going to start that one now. According to my Audible, 5.5 hours left on Audible for this one. So hopefully I can get through all of this today and then probably do the rest of the challenge tomorrow maybe. We'll see. It is currently 1:30, so we'll see how well I get on with this one today. If I can try and finish this and maybe do a little bit more later on tonight, we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna start this one, make some lunch because I'm starving. I am on chapter 16. I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely given me like different vibes to Serpent and the Wings of Night. I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. There's a lot going on very quickly, but I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna go out with Rodri and Luna. We're gonna take her out before it gets too dark outside. I'm gonna do that for now, so take a break. I am 4 hours and 16 minutes in to the 12 hours. Hopefully I'll get like maybe 7 or 8 hours done today and then the rest done tomorrow, but I'm gonna take a little break and then come back to this book afterwards. I am 214 pages into Songbird and the Heart of Stone. I'm enjoying it. Again, there's still just kind of a lot going on. I think I'm kind of understanding the whole story of it, but it just seems to be like a lot happening very quickly. I don't know. I've like seen bad things going into this and I think that's probably affecting it. I don't really know. But I'm going to carry on. I've got 2 hours and 51 minutes left on the audiobook. We are 4 hours and 57 minutes into the 12 hours. So we're coming up to the halfway point. I think I'm going to make some tea. Hopefully finish this today, maybe. If I speed up the audiobook a little bit then and do like immersive reading, then I should be able to finish it tonight. But I don't know. I'm not loving it as much as I was Serpent and the Wings of Night. But I don't know if that's just because it's like a totally different sort of story. I'm not sure. So we'll see. We'll see what the other half has in store for me. finished. We are at 7 hours and 12 minutes, so way over halfway now. The second half of this made up for the first half. I was sort of like confused throughout the first 50% of like what's going on, but the second half reeled me back in. I was going with like a 3-star up until the 50% mark. Now I'm gonna rate it a 4. Not quite a 5. I'm not like obsessed, but the way this ended, I think the next book will be a 5-star. I think. Very surprised. Very enjoyable though. We are at 7 hours and 12 minutes and it is 8:45. So I am going to stop for the night, and then tomorrow I will pick up my next read. What I might end up doing is just read for like, I tend to like read the first chapter of my next book just so I've like picked it up and started it. So that is 2 books finished already. And then I have Addicted to You and Variation. We've got just under 5 hours left. So I'm going to see how long these each say on Audible. Addicted to You is saying 4 hours and 37 minutes. So that would be like perfect. I'm pretty sure this is like a lot bigger, so this is probably not going to be doable. This is saying 6 hours and 4 minutes. So I think we will go with Addicted to You. This has been on my TBR for like a year and a half, so it's about time I read this. I don't have the rest of the series, but I feel like I should read this one and decide if I want to read the rest of the series, and if not, I'll just get rid of this. I have no idea what this is about. I think I read the first chapter like ages ago whilst I was in a reading slump and trying to like figure out something to read, and I think it's like 2 best friends or something, and they're like addicted to sex and alcohol, I think. Oh yeah, she's addicted to sex, he's addicted to booze. The only way out is rock bottom. So I have no idea. This is 4 hours and 47 minutes though, so we will finish this hopefully tomorrow, and then that'll be 3 books read in 12 hours. That's not bad. I know I was like midway through one when I started, but I'm still taking it. So 4 stars, 4.5 stars, and I am hoping that I like Addicted to You. So I'm gonna predict 4 or 5. I hope it's around that mark and it's not less, so we'll see. I've seen a lot of people talking about it, not recently, but when I first kind of started reading again a couple of years ago, it was like one of the big series to read, so we'll see. And then I will read this, but probably like after the 12-hour video. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, Instagram or TikTok will probably be the place to find out. But for now, I'm gonna go and watch some YouTube, chill with my dog and my husband, and then we'll pick this back up tomorrow. We're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk. It's a good girl. 10:20 on Sunday morning. We took Luna out. It's been snowing overnight, so we had some fun in the snow, had some breakfast, and we've just watched the most recent episode of The Traitors, which we are loving. We just love all the drama, it's so good. But I'm going to start reading now. I did read a little bit last night, so we are currently at 7 hours and 54 minutes. So I've got about 4 hours left of reading today. My audiobook says that I have 3 hours and 17 minutes left of Addicted to You. I did read a little bit last night in bed, so I'm going to try and get this finished and then maybe start another one. If not, then I might just like end it a little bit early, but I'm going to try and get this one done. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I think it's going to be a little bit more like emotional or like heartbreaky. I don't really know. It's not what I expected so far. I'm only like 7 or 6 chapters in, so I'm not far in, but it's definitely not what I thought it was going to be, and I know nothing about this. Like, there's little bits that I know and that's about it. So I'm gonna try and make my way through this. I don't really know if the series is like interconnected or if it ends on like a cliffhanger. I'm not entirely sure, but for now I'm gonna make my way through. Sorry if you can hear Luna drinking in the background, she is thirsty. Gonna try and get this finished, probably just in one sitting now. We've got nothing to do today, it's a nice chilled Sunday. And then once I finish that, I'm gonna wash my hair, get ready for the week ahead, and then probably start editing this video. genuinely don't know what I feel about this book. I don't know. I feel like I was just kind of thrown in to the middle of a series of Gossip Girl. Like, it's toxic and it's not good, and it's like the start of a whole journey for these characters, and I don't know. I was like enjoying it. I feel like enjoying it is the wrong word. Like, I was in it and I was interested in all the drama and everything. Do I think that this book was amazing? No. Do I want to carry on the rest of the series? Yes. I feel like this is one that you sort of needed almost like this to appreciate the others, hopefully. I don't know. I'm going to read the second book and see how I feel from that. Or I think there's like a 1.5 or something after this. I'm going to read that one and then make a decision, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. Rating wise, thinking like a 3.5. I don't think it was 4, so I'm gonna go with 3.5. But that's not a bad book. That's still a good book. It just didn't like grip me, and it wasn't like brain altering amazing book or anything. I do think that the rest of the series could be that if it resolves things that happened in this, if that makes sense. If you've read this, then that will make sense to you. But I don't know. We are at 11 hours for total reading time over the last 2 days. I'm probably going to end it there, to be fair, because I'm not going to get much done in an hour anyway, so I will probably end up just reading later tonight and doing another hour tonight anyway, but I am going to end that there. That is a total of 3 books finished. Obviously a photo finish I started the other day, so I sort of read half of that during the 12 hours, so 3 books finished. Not a bad start to the year. That is now like, I think 5 books in total I've read in 2025 so far. I am going to carry on this series, definitely going to carry on this series, and I don't actually know when there's a release date for this. I think it's been announced, but I'm not 100% sure. A good reading day. Now I just need to decide what I want to read next, because I have no idea. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I'm going to do like a proper library tour, because I haven't done a tour of my like reading room since it's all been sort of set up. I think that's probably going to be my next video. And then I also think I'm going to do some sort of reading out of my comfort zone videos, because I've got a few like historical fiction and stuff books that I've never read before, and I want to sort of branch out into that, but it's also scary to read like a new genre, so I might do a video on that as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video.